guys, welcome. What is this one piece of hair? I should have brushed it more, but it's okay. It's all good. I wanted to bump the ends, no time, but it's all good. Oh, I could finally do one of these. What is this? Bean, blue, pop, brush, glow, slate. Hey KW, Dawn, ooh, bubbles, bubbles. Wow, this is so nice. Let's do bubbles. Yeah, why not? Let's do bubbles. Okay, hey everyone. My computer's froze. You're kidding me. Alright guys, so we are going to be talking about 50 Cent and Teairra Marie. Obviously everybody knows who these people are, and if you don't, you've been under a rock. You know what, I take that back. 50 Cent is not a Jay-Z. You don't have to know who he is. Now 50 Cent has always been a bully. Let me repeat, 50 Cent has always been a bully. Hey sis, hey Unknown Truth, welcome. Give this video a thumbs up. 50 Cent has always been a bully. Watching him go back and forth arguing with people, he came at Ashanti, he's come at Ja Rule, he's come at Floyd Mayweather, he's just come at so many people, and it's like, 50 Cent, what is your problem? Do you ever see 50 Cent argue with any white person as much as he argues with black people? If Teairra Marie was a white woman, do you think that the white community would allow 50 Cent to continue to harass her, to continue to disrespect her, to continue to cyberbully her? Why do we as black people think this is okay? No one is able to check 50 Cent on his behavior. He's calling her the B word in so many posts. Yet you guys will continue to support this man. Let me tell you guys something. I've never supported 50 Cent. I don't watch his shows. I don't watch Power. I don't drink effing vodka because I really don't drink alcohol at all. I'm not supporting your vitamin water. When you had your show 50 Central and I was an audience member in the show, I knew that that show would flop because it simply was not funny. You had talented people on the show, but it just wasn't well written. And when I think of 50 Cent, I don't think of him as a comedic actor, so we all know that that was going to go down the drain. But I'm sitting here watching him bully Teairra Marie, and it's just not funny. Why has nobody checked this man? But when you owed people money, when it came out, when your court documents came out, that you owed people money. I mean, when you type in 50 Cent versus, do you know how many things come up here? 50 Cent versus Kanye, 50 Cent versus The Game, 50 Cent versus Ebro, 50 Cent versus Dame Dash, 50 Cent versus Teairra Marie. Why would people check 50 for a... It doesn't matter what you think of her as a woman. It's the fact that he shouldn't be out here calling her a B. Now, if he wanted to call her a hoe, maybe that might be a different story. But he can't be out here calling this woman out a B word. No, that's not okay. And that's why I don't... Oh, come on, where's the camera? And that's why when things happen to men, because a lot of men are like, oh, Cardi B, she drugs men, she drugs men. I'm going to get to the Cardi B thing in a second. 50 Cent versus Mike Tyson, 50 Cent versus Jay-Z, 50 Cent versus Shine, 50 Cent versus Suge, 50 Cent versus Dame Dash, 50 Cent versus Ebro, 50 Cent versus The Game, 50 Cent versus Kanye. Like, how many people is 50 Cent going to argue with until people realize that he is an angry black man who has issues? This man has problems. And nobody thinks to tell him, excuse me, sir, we understand that you want your money. 50 Cent is not broke, okay? He hired somebody to serve her. Obviously, she has to pay him his money. You're going to get your money, obviously, because she has to pay you eventually. So it's like, why do you keep poking at this woman? 50 Cent versus Ja Rule, 50 Cent versus Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent versus The Game, 50 Cent versus Young Buck, 50 Cent versus Supreme, 50 Cent versus Ja Rule Part 2, 50 Cent versus Fat Joe, 50 Cent versus Kanye West, 50 Cent versus Ja Rule Part 3, 50 Cent versus Wendy Williams, 50 Cent versus Suge Knight, 50 Cent versus Teairra Marie. I even heard that 50 Cent had said something unfavorable about Teairra when they broke up. It's like, 50 Cent, at what point do you just relax yourself? Like, 50 Cent is just one of those people that he's just like, once he gets going, he cannot stop. 50 Cent versus his baby mama, 50 Cent versus his son. As a man, when your own son doesn't like you, and he's not the only one, when your own firstborn does not want to acknowledge you and doesn't want anything to do with you, there is something wrong with you as a person. Didn't he say that he wouldn't care if his son got hit by a bus? Didn't he say that he wouldn't care if his son got hit by a bus? 50 Cent is a gangster rapper. Well, why do you guys keep supporting him? I've been saying for the longest time to boycott gangster rap. Not only is this man not even popping anymore when it comes to his music, he's not even a very good person. Why would I support you? His son got brainwashed by his baby mother. Okay, let's say this. Let me say that I believed you, that the son got brainwashed by his baby mother. Women are blamed all the time for the men that they choose, for the men that they lay down with, for the men that they choose to reproduce with. You as men need to take responsibility for the fact that the reason why your life sucks, the reason why many of you do not have a good relationship with your children, they call it parental alienation, is because you failed. The letter that you have right now is an F when it comes to choosing who to lay down with. But a lot of men, they don't want to take responsibility for the fact that they chose wrong. Guys, let me turn off the TV. Cash Cab is on. I actually like Cash Cab, but I'm over here talking to you guys, so yeah. Okay, where was I? He said a lot of things against his own flesh. And we as black people, we continue to support him. You're trying to tell me there's no way for you to email your son, write your son a letter, call your son. I do not care to know about the beef that is happening between you and your son. That is family business, and that should be handled behind closed doors. Yet people are still watching this man's shows, still buying this man's drinks, still following this man on Instagram. The son is grown now. He's making his own decisions concerning his father. He knows his mom was treated by that dude. Unknown truth. So you are defending 50 Cent's actions towards his son, saying that he would not care if his son got hit by a bus. I believe it was something along those lines. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. And this is what I mean. Like, I see even some men in the chat defending 50 Cent when 50 Cent is wrong. This man is a bully. This man has always been a bully. The Real Aaron Collins, welcome, guys. Go subscribe to The Real Aaron Collins. He's amazing. As a black man, someone with 50 Cent's low character should offend you. It should offend you that a man like this talks to his son like that, treats his son like that, talks to his child's mother like that, treats his child's mother like that, talks to other women like that. Because first of all, the first thing that people think about black men is that they're what? Deadbeat fathers. Don't have good relationships with their son. Yet and still, nobody's telling 50 Cent, excuse me, sir, you're a grown adult. Act like one. His son disrespected him when he took a picture with the man who shot 50 back in the 90s. Listen, I don't care who he took a picture with. 50 Cent is an adult, okay? A lot of you men look for excuses to not act your age, okay? I don't care if his son came tomorrow and kicked 50 Cent in the ankle. I do not care. 50 Cent is an adult. He is 1,000% wrong. There is no excuse for what he did, and anybody with any sort of morals should never defend the way this man disrespects his son, okay? He should be building a relationship with his son right now. Instead, he's looking for every excuse in the book to not do so. He has no morals or conscience. 50 Cent is a rich bum. Yeah, who you guys keep making more rich. Stop giving these celebrities your money when they have no respect for their own children. If they don't respect their own children and the women who help them keep their family line going, what do you think they think of their fans? Every time he has Teairra Marie's name in his mouth, every time he has Ja Rule's name in his mouth, every time he has Floyd Mayweather's name in his mouth. This is sick. It's sick. Can we name white people that he has argued with? Can we name any white people that 50 Cent has argued with? Didn't he used to date Chelsea Handler? Or am I, hold on. Let me make sure I get that right. Chelsea lately, Chelsea Handler, yeah, that woman. Didn't he used to date her? You ever heard him say anything bad about that woman? Have you ever heard him come out and disrespect that woman? Have you ever seen him argue with that woman all day? Have you ever seen him send his fans to go argue with that woman at any point in time? Have you ever seen him disrespect that Cockabeckie? Ever. Ever. Yet you guys continue to sit up here and support this man and support his music. For what reason? I just cannot understand. Have you ever seen 50 Cent speak out? Because he has a lot of energy. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm getting a text right now. Have you ever seen 50 Cent speak out about things that are affecting us in the community, using his platform to help us? Since he has a lot of energy to be a bully, Harvey Weinstein, okay, the allegations that came out about Harvey Weinstein, what has 50 Cent said about that? What has 50 Cent said about Stephen Collins, that father from Seventh Heaven? Where is that energy? Where is that energy for Woody Allen? Because you work in the industry, and I'm sure you know why you're doing this. You know who to mess with, and you know who not to mess with. Wait a minute, he dated Chelsea Handler? Yeah, it was weird. It was really weird. He doesn't care about black people, yet you guys continue to support this man, make this man rich. Why? Let me read to you guys the caption that he has with Teairra Marie. This nut thinks she's not going to pay. Somebody tell her they will lock her up for not responding in New York. Oh, you will get it, talking about she ain't got it. That's a new wig. He spelled the B word, okay? Where is my money? Get the strap. And all you see is a bunch of men, I'm sorry, is black men under this post who are defending this man, defending his right to disrespect a black woman, defending his right to cyberbully and harass a black woman. This is embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. Where do he care about anyone? Exactly. So why do you guys continue to support him? He doesn't have this energy when it comes to white people. He doesn't. So why do you have this energy to disrespect your own people? Why do you have this energy to argue with your own people? Look at him. This is another post he made about Teairra Marie. You cannot run from the law. You have been served. Better give me my money be. He just did it again. He just did it again. Call this woman the B word. Let's see if he has any more posts about Teairra Marie. I think that was it. Thank goodness, because he needed to give it a break. Why is there no man in the industry who's going to check him? I was watching a movie with Ice Cube and Regina King, and the white man called the black woman the B word, and all these black men came busting through the door, and then they told him, you have to apologize to her. Say, I am sorry, beautiful black queen. I don't remember the name of the movie, guys. It has been a really long time. All these actors were really young in this movie. I will go find out the name once I get off here. That is exactly what people in the community need to do so that men, black men, stop calling black women the B word. It has to stop. It's not okay. He acts like he wants her. It's sick. 50 is running down his son's mom the way his mentor Eminem dogged his daughter Haley's mom. It's sick. It's sick what this man is doing. And nobody wants to call him out and people want to defend him. It's disgusting. Higher learning. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. And I can't. I can't with the 50 Cent. I can't with the bullying. From now on, if you're not, I mean, I've never supported 50 Cent. But from now on, it should be a thing. If you're not a good person, I'm not going to support you. Why support somebody who is an a-hole? Why support somebody who doesn't do anything for the black community? I can keep my money in my pocket. What black man going to check another black man over calling a black woman a B? There are black men that exist that do check other black men for calling the black woman a B, and they should check each other, because you as men should not stoop so low to be so emotional to use that word. Black women call each other a B. Some black women call each other the B word. This is true. I don't use that word, and other women don't use that word. And even for the women who do use that word in their rap songs, just because they do it doesn't mean it's okay for you to do it. Just like black people can use the N-word, even though really nobody should use the N-word, but that's the rule, that black people can use the N-word and white people can't. You men want to be leaders. You do not want to feel emasculated. You want to be the head of the household. All right, so then you got to act like it. You can't use the B word. There's no argument there. Why would you want to call a woman a B word? I mean, when you think of all the words in the English dictionary, the B word is the one that comes to mind for you to refer to a black queen. I'm not going to stop supporting him. Well, Tevin Walters, the day that he disrespects you and he sends his fans his way to disrespect you, I don't want to hear you crying and fussing about it. Since you want to continue to support this man, I don't want to hear you crying and fussing about one day when you feel like you have been victimized or become a victim or cyberbullied or something has happened to you regarding 50 Cent. You want to continue to support somebody who's been arguing with Ja Rule probably since before I was born. How many years are Ja Rule and 50 Cent going to argue? These two are going to argue into the nursing home. I mean, the only way they will stop arguing is when one of them dies. 50 Cent will never do anything for you. Exactly. But that's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like that. Like, Tevin, there's no way for me to tell you this, but you're a male groupie. You're a male groupie, Tevin. See, I'm the kind of person, maybe it's because I work in the industry and I have a name for myself. I don't get swayed by people that have celebrity. I don't get swayed by people who have money. If you are not a good person and you don't treat people right, I will not support you. I will not stand behind you. I will not promote you, okay? And I will tell other people not to do the same. Okay, Tevin. You said you don't care, so hey, since you don't care, don't come crying and boo-hooing because he does answer people in his comments when they say something he doesn't like. 50 Cent versus people in his comment section. How many clapbacks has 50 Cent done and people have screenshotted it and it has ended up on the Shade Room? 50 Cent versus Floyd Mayweather. How long is that going to go on? 50 Cent disrespects his son time and time again. 50 Cent disrespects his son's mother time and time again. And you guys are really going to sit up here and support this man? You guys are really going to sit up here and support this man? After the way that he treats his son and treats his child's mother? Tevin Walters, you still not woke yet. No, Tevin Walters, you're still not woke yet. Because as I'm looking on your channel, it says you don't have anything here that would benefit the black community. I use my platform so when things are happening to us so that I can talk about it. When there's something happening in my community, I make sure that I am there present to help. You're still not woke yet, okay? You don't do anything for the black community. You are in no position to tell me that I am not woke. When looking at your channel, what is it that you do, Tevin? I do stuff for my community. When there's a protest, I make sure to be there. When people need money for their GoFundMe, I make sure to help them. Oh my God, Tevin, you only 24? What happened to you? Okay, Tevin, we gonna have to block you here because we can see that you trolling us and we don't have time for that. You have your own company. Of course you do, Tevin. Of course you do. I'm sure you do, Tevin. You have your own company. Of course you do. Yeah. He has his own company, guys. Okay. Woo! He has his own company now. Alrighty then. Alright, let me look at your comment. Okay, in all the times 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef, 50 has always been the aggressor. I don't recall a time Ja ever clapped back. 50 Cent is a coward, okay? He is a clown and a coward. And one of these days, okay, 50 Cent is going to mess with the wrong one. 50 Cent is mentally ill. There has to be something ill with you when you have been shot as many times as 50 Cent and you continue to bully people, harass people, and be the aggressor in a situation. Because you just careless. You just don't care for your life then. You just don't care. You don't care about your life or else you wouldn't put yourself in any of these situations. I mean, one would think with as many enemies, relax himself, okay? I mean, 50 Cent has been shot a lot. Just go somewhere, sit down, relax, okay? You have power, just do the show, okay? Relax. 50 Cent can't do that, okay? 50 Cent would never talk to a white woman like that. Have you ever heard 50 Cent arguing with Chelsea Handler? Have you ever heard 50 Cent arguing with any of these other white women? Have you ever seen 50 Cent disrespect white women? Especially as much as he disrespects black women. Have you ever seen 50 Cent harass, cyberbully, or do any of these things to white women? 50 Cent has moist tendencies. He might be scared to come out. I don't know. You know, you hear some things about the industry. I don't know him personally, but... And I'm not saying it's true because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Men that sit up on the internet that want to cyberbully and harass black women, oh yeah, they have moist tendencies, all right. But all right, 50 Cent, you better be careful. Remember what... Let me not even bring up anybody else's name. I was going to say, remember what happened to Dwight Howard, but Dwight Howard's been staying low, so we'll leave him be. I haven't seen him be good to black women. Not one. Exactly. Do you see 50 Cent arguing with his second baby mama, that ethnically ambiguous woman? Yet for some reason, people are okay with him disrespecting black women. Somebody needs to go roll up in 50 Cent's house and tell him, you need to apologize to that beautiful black queen and say, I'm sorry, beautiful black queen, and make him promise he will never use the B word again. I work in the industry also, Bianca, so I know exactly what you mean. Yep. Some of these dudes are suspect. That's why when I work on certain movies, people are like, oh, do you like such and such? I'm like, I'm not interested. They're not my type, and I'm not their type. They don't like women's. Don't forget Vivica. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about that. 50 Cent versus Vivica Fox. How could I forget about that? Thank you. And all the mean pictures and all the mean things he said about Vivica Fox. And people, for some reason, they still support him. And this isn't even me trying to be mean. I've never thought 50 Cent was attractive. Ever. So it's like, I don't understand. Some of you women need to respect yourself, okay? Because a man can have money and still be a lame. In the words of Fabulous, you can have money and still be a lame, okay? It happens. Look at 50 Cent. But for some reason, women are still flocking to him. Okay. And she only had good things to say about him. There's something wrong with 50 Cent. There really is. At this point in time, after what 50 Cent has done to his baby mom, after what 50 Cent has done to Teairra, after what 50 Cent has done to Vivica Fox, after what 50 Cent has done to Ja Rule, after what 50 Cent has done to his firstborn son, if there is any woman who thinks that this man is suitable boyfriend material, there is something wrong with you, okay? You need to look at a person's actions. You need to look at the way that they treat others to see how they will treat you. There's a saying that goes like that. Somebody who will be rude to the waiter will turn around and be rude to you. Just look at the way he treats people. And I'm sure the people who work for 50 Cent have to walk on eggshells because you don't want to get this man upset, because once you get him started, walk on eggshells because you don't want to get this man upset, because once you get him started, he won't stop. I'm telling you guys, there's something wrong with that man. You have a son and you're hurting your son. Who will take care of you when you're old, 50 Cent, because you don't have a wife? I heard you filing for bankruptcy left and right. I was told in one of the court documents he owed one of his grandparents money. So you owe your grandparents money, but you're over here hound dogging Teairra Marie? I don't even know what Vivica was thinking when she did that. I don't know either. Bottom line, 50 Cent is a coward. He definitely is, and he's going to have his day. He is definitely going to have his day. I am about to end this video. I hope all of you guys have a wonderful night. Like this video. I made a video about Ros B. A lot of people are using Ros B's situation as a way to make fun of him, as a way to make memes. Let me say this. I've said this before and I will say it again. It is not funny to laugh at this man while he is down, okay? Send this man some love, send this man some prayers, okay? But doing some of the things that people are doing is just really hurtful, okay? Leave that man alone. Don't laugh at somebody while they're down because you wouldn't like it if it happened to you. And believe me, when it's your turn, you're not going to like it and nobody's going to help you up. People need to stop making fun of Ros B, okay? We are not in a position to diagnose this man with bipolar disorder or anything else. So let's not just go out there and assume. Most men, if they have been molested, it is hard for them. So I don't know why people are singling out Ros B. Leave that man alone. Let him enjoy his Millennium Tour. Now, as for Cardi B, a lot of people want me to talk about the Cardi B thing. I'm going to talk about it like really quickly so we can get it out of the way. There is a woman whose name is Jasmine. I forgot her name, but she was in a club in Atlanta, in Club Opera. The woman who people were saying was raped on live. There were a lot of men saying, oh, this is why you don't go to the club by yourself. Why is she dressed like that? You don't take a drink from strangers. She was too close to him. When things happen to women, especially black women, even in 2019, there are still people who will speak out against it and use their platforms to put down black women, to say that they are a liar, to say what they're saying is not true, and to try to somehow make light of victims of sexual assault. With that being said, when it comes to Cardi B allegedly drugging men, the same energy that these men have when it comes to women is the same energy I'm going to give them. Why did you take a drink from a stranger? What were you doing? How come you put yourself in that position? You shouldn't have been out that late. You shouldn't have left the house. Ladies, this is our perfect opportunity to use our voices. Don't let them pull this whole equality thing, because it's not equal. Because whenever things happen to women, there's always somebody somewhere saying that it's the black woman's fault and she should have stayed home. She shouldn't have been dressed like that. She shouldn't have taken a drink from the stranger. Just something along those lines. So let's keep the same energy. If she drugged and raped men, allegedly, and I don't know if I believe that, because Cardi B just seems like a bird that says anything out of her mouth. Although, Cardi B, you do need to shut up sometimes. But if it is allegedly true that she did this, I'm going to keep that same energy that these men seem to have when things happen to women. I'm not about to sit up here and play no Captain Save-A-Ho. These same men are crying left and right about the Me Too movement, and oh, women shouldn't just be able to say something without proof. It ruins a man's reputation. Men have been ruining women's reputation for years. Lying, saying that they did something with a woman when they never did. There are women dead in the ground right now because they killed themselves, okay? Because they couldn't handle the rumors that were circulating around them. There are women out there who are suffering from depression right now because they can't handle the rumors that are circulating around them. But for some reason, men want us to run to their rescue. But for years, I'm sure you've watched your boy tell a lie on some woman, and you know your boy was lying, and you allowed that to keep going, and nobody tried to stop that rumor. So I'm only going to keep that same energy for people who have that same energy when it comes to protecting us women, all right? I'm going to end this video. I hope all of you guys have a wonderful night. Make sure you guys go subscribe to The Real Erin Collins. We'll talk about this more.